There is an everyday man quality with Kevin. Talk to me about, as a director, harnessing that. And, Kevin brings to Paul Blart this goofiness, this honesty. And like you said, this guy that he's the underdog, but he's just an atypical hero.
Yeah, I think that he never has lost who he was. So he's a guy who grows up, back east and, played football, became that guy, started doing stand up comedy. I think King of Queens, that sort of working class comedy is who he is. Jackie Gleason, one of his heroes. I think, he thinks of the Honeymooners. He's never lost that, and I think that's what helps him. So when he goes into a character like Paul Blart, he's bringing a lot of who he is to that. And for a director, really you want to harness the fact that if you can capture a tenth of his real life personality, you're doing great. And for him, he brings it all. He leaves it on the field, take after take.
There's another character in this movie, and it's Las Vegas.
Yes.
And Steve Wynn got involved
Yeah.
because he was such a big fan of the first one.
Yeah.
Talk to me about using Vegas and using that landscape to bring not only the story to life, but the comedy to life.
Yeah, you wanted, the goal probably wasn't to go to another mall. The goal would be like, okay, I think malls, we understand that. But if you take a guy who's only patrolled a mall and you put him in a location like Las Vegas, specifically the Wynn Encore Resorts, which have never been filmed in before.
That's crazy.
And the fact that we had access from the basement to literally the roof. And also in real life, Mr. Wynn has a massive art collection there. And so if you're doing an art heist movie, rather than coming up with a plot that's where would they have an art heist happening, that's where they have art. And Vegas, as everyone knows, is where so many conventions take place. Every day there's a different convention. So the believability of having the security guards have a convention there, along with the art, it all worked. And as a backdrop, because it had never been filmed at that resort before, you really got the best of all worlds. You could point a camera at something and say, it's not like you're going to go, how many times have we shot in front of, the Statue of Liberty? This is all very fresh for us. And it really helped, I think, elevate the movie.